Hello everyone, welcome back to another special video at Noria Aqua. Today we will cover the innocuous surface scum, otherwise referred to as surface protein slick. Even the most advanced aquarists out there suffer from surface protein slicks, but the only difference in comparison to beginner aquarists is that we know how to treat it. This video aims to help identify, explain and solve your surface protein slick problems. Besides the disgusting sludgy appearance, surface protein slicks also inhibit vital gaseous exchanges. If left untreated, it will lower the dissolved oxygen levels in the aquarium. This impacts beneficial bacteria as they will suffocate and die off, giving way to algae blooms such as BGA, blue-green algae, BBA, Black Beard Algae, and GDA, Green Dust Algae. Probably be surprised that surface protein slicks is not actually oil. It is comprised of a thin membrane-like layer of microbial biofilm. Put simply, surface protein slicks is a live floating colony of bacteria. There are a few reasons why you get it. Excess organic waste due to livestock volumes, coupled with immature biological filtration, or even the incorrect filtration size, permits surface protein slicks to thrive. Poor water circulation and agitation that does not disturb the water surface also is a large contributing factor, as this particular bacteria gets the best of both worlds: nutritional water and an unlimited amount of air supply. Excess dosage of iron and phosphor also gives this bacteria a boost in numbers. There are two ways that you can easily remove surface protein slicks, one being a dedicated surface skimmer, or two, a skimmer built into the intake pipe of your filter. If you already have an intake pipe, you could opt in to buy a dedicated surface skimmer instead. Here we have our JY-02 surface skimmer made by SUNSUN. SUNSUN JY-02 is a small 3-watt mini surface skimmer which is rated at 300 litres per hour. This simply means that it's perfect for aquariums 60 cm or less. Disassembling the skimmer, you will find that it has an impeller pretty much the same as you would find in an internal filter. The impeller assembly is very basic, and I think it should last a few good years of usage if you service it on a good cadence. Overall, the impeller seems quite robust, and furthermore, we can't really argue the price point of the JY-02. You might be thinking, hey, the intake hole isn't shrimp safe. Well, there is a black filter screen that comes into play here. It's fine enough to prevent small shrimp and finer particles floating into the skimmer, which will clog it super fast. This is the float that hangs and draws water from the surface of your aquarium. Like most skimmers found on the market, this one also has a 4-point water flow entry into the sponge area, which is super effective in removing surface protein slicks fast. If you have a nano aquarium, then these attachments may be beneficial to you, as these attachments allow bubbles to be expelled from the outflow of the skimmer. Otherwise, if you don't require bubbles, then I'll simply just ignore it. Depending on the amount of bubbles you would like to be dispersed, you can simply twist the black flow control knob to limit the amount of bubbles dispersed from your skimmer. In order to adjust the intake flow to control the amount of water drawn in from the top float, you can do so here with this black tab, plus being the strongest and minus being the weakest flow. The included silicone tube is actually in replacement of the stiff plastic tube to control the amount of bubbles. If you don't like the look of something sticking up in the water surface, you can opt to use this tube and let it hang on the side of the aquarium. I will be installing the skimmer on this ADA Cube Garden Mini M. As you can see, the hardscape has taken most of the space inside the aquarium, so I'm only left with the front right side for installation. There are 3 black suction cups pre-installed on the skimmer. In my opinion, it attaches pretty well on the aquarium walls. Let's go ahead and install it. I highly recommend that you add some sort of power cable slack at the bottom of the skimmer. This makes sure that the power cable doesn't move the skimmer in any way should the cable be bumped from time to time. SUNSUN has also made it super convenient by adding a suction cup that holds the outgoing power cable going out of the aquarium. This makes it super neat and allows better control if the cable is ever nudged from time to time. Each time you do an aquarium maintenance, particularly your filtration system, I would highly recommend that you also take the opportunity to clean the impeller and the coarse filter sponge. Here's a close-up of the skimmer turned on in action. The floating frog bit is safe from the skimmer intake, and the tiny intake gaps appears to be sufficient enough to prevent shrimp deaths. As you can see, the mini aquarium has very little biofilm, but under the ADA Aqua Sky, you can clearly see whatever surface protein slicks available is freely flowing into the skimmer. In this close-up, you can clearly see the CO2 bubbles being poured into the skimmer. Please do not worry about it because this is perfectly okay. This only helps CO2 to be dispersed in your aquarium much better. So, there you have it. I hope this video helps you understand the core reasons why surface protein slicks occur and how you can best treat it. I highly recommend that you run the skimmers on a timer and only run it a few times throughout the day. If you like this video, it would mean the world to me if you give me a thumbs up, share and subscribe to the Noria Aqua channel. It costs to make videos, so your support helps continue the video production. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.